Before ore farming, there was Silver Surfer.
The Fantastic Four movies are something else. We got one in 2005 and then another one in 2007. Yeah, they both suck, by the way. But don't worry, okay? They also happen to be the only time we got to see Silver Surfer in live action. Yes, the nonchalant king, the OG ore farmer, naked silver man with a surfboard. Now, Fantastic
That is basically what he is. Naked silver man with a surfboard. Very much a crazy concept, but it works.
Naked silver man with a surfboard. Now, Fantastic Four: Rise of Silver Surfer is definitely better than the first film. Not that that's a high bar to reach, but it actually surprisingly has Silver Surfer being written pretty good. But anyways, this movie starts out and we get a shot of tourists in Egypt. But randomly, snow comes falling down, all right? But you may be asking, why is it snowing? That is a good question, because Egypt doesn't get any snow. Wait, I had to fact check that real quick. I'm a little bit wrong on that one.
How often does it snow in Egypt though? I don't think it snows that much in Egypt, so I can see what you're saying. Unless it snows there a lot more than I think. But I believe it don't snow that much. Maybe here and there, but not all the time.
I'm a little bit wrong on that one. But still, a random breeze of snow. By what? Oh yeah, that's right. Silver Surfer. Yep, and guess what? You can't even see him. He's like a ball of lightning zooming through the sky. And that's not it. He comes to the States and shuts down the power. This movie wasted no time, okay? His aura is already unmatched and we can't even see him. I mean, it's literally blowing in these people's faces. Even Shay has competition now. Ref, do something. But now we see the Fantastic Four.
Oh my gosh, she's so fine. That's Jessica Alba, right? She's so fine. Oh Lord, they don't make them like this no more.
But now we see the Fantastic Four. Reed Richards and Sue Storm are getting married, except Johnny tells Reed, hey man, you should have a bachelor party. And of course, Reed is like, nah, you gotta stay loyal. But he's peer pressured anyways. All right, so it doesn't matter. For the smartest man in the Marvel universe, you would think he would be smart enough not to pop out at a bachelor party like a day before his wedding, but it's okay, whatever, because we get this silly, epic dance scene. I actually think this scene is pretty awesome. But he gets caught anyways because these military people ask Sue Storm, hey, your husband is like super smart or whatever, and there's this big ball of lightning flying through the earth, and we just really need him. And somehow, she finds him. What? This movie didn't even bother explaining why she just happened to know what her husband is. Like, yeah, the smartest man in the world. Where could he possibly be? Studying? Nope, definitely not. He's definitely getting freaky at a bachelor party. Anyways, it doesn't matter because she's
Johnny Storm is her brother, so I assume she knew where they was at. She probably knew they was having a bachelor party. A bachelor party is something people do before weddings all the time. It's not no big secret. You have bachelor parties before you get married. One night, one last hoorah to do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? But hey, be careful what you do. The wedding could be called off the next day.
Anyways, it doesn't matter because she's not even that mad.
It was nothing compared to what I did at my bachelorette party.
Yeah, go ahead and cancel the wedding, Reed. Yeah, call it off. Oh yeah, by the way,
she was fucking Silver Surfer. She was getting that silver, bro. Bro, it all makes sense. That's why the Silver Surfer was so comfortable with his bid. He already hit that.
Yeah, go ahead and cancel the wedding, Reed. Yeah, call it off. Oh yeah, by the way, Reed tells the military people to basically screw off because he wants to enjoy his wedding with his wife. But it's all an act because this man got straight to working behind Sue's back. But it's a day later, we're at the wedding now. The city of New York is going crazy. It's so funny too because the whole city is more excited about this wedding than they are. Ever since the first movie branched off of Sue being upset that Reed wasn't dominant enough and that he wasn't taking the lead as a true man in their past relationships, these movies made no effort to actually fix that issue that she had. So their marriage just feels like an obligation now, especially by the end of the first movie, because we have to keep going with the story, okay? We have to let the viewers know, hey, Reed and Sue are a couple. It's taken us this long, but yeah, they're a couple, guys. The issue doesn't even get solved by the end of the first movie, and she's just like, yeah, screw it. Anyways, it's canon for us to get married, Reed. We have to get married. So yeah, the ick Sue had with Reed doesn't really change at all. It doesn't even happen until the middle of the movie for like a brief moment, which I'll get into later. These movies are all like 90 minutes long. I swear, I think if these movies genuinely had more time to work with their relationship, it easily could have made more sense, but that's besides the point. Because a freaking helicopter crashes their wedding because Silver Surfer takes the power out of it. And yeah, let the tears out. I can't blame you.
So they never got married. The Silver Surfer wanted to cock block. He wanted her for himself. That's why he crashed the wedding. He did it on purpose. He did it on purpose. He wanted Jessica Alba, y'all. Oh, nah. That's a foul nigga, bro. Flag on the play.
And now Johnny has to chase Silver Surfer through New York. And mind you, we still haven't even seen Silver Surfer yet, okay? He goes through the building and comes out like this. Full swag. I literally feel the aura coming out of my screen. You cannot tell me this isn't the coolest and toughest hero introduction in a movie ever.
Oh, that is
Hero?
cool.
Silver Surfer continues.
Even he admitted it.
Coolest and toughest hero introduction in a movie ever.
Oh, that is cool.
Silver Surfer continues to be chased, and we get yet another cool moment in the underground freeway. Okay, he pulls out one of these. I'm telling you, this is the definition of aura farming. He knows in his right mind he has no reason to be doing all that. You don't gotta go upside down and stare at Johnny. You don't have to do that, but it's okay. He's Silver Surfer. He can do what he wants. This man is showboating with swag. Silver Surfer, he gets fed up though, man, and he's just like, yeah, he manhandles Johnny Storm, sends him to space, sucks the fire out of him.
Pause. Flag on the play.
Sends him to space, sucks the fire out of him, and throws him back to Earth. At least he's good, right? No, because for some reason, Silver Surfer touched him, and it causes him to swap powers with the rest of the Fantastic Four. All right, cool, but it's not cool when you remember this movie is 90 minutes long. All right, we have a short amount of time here. With those 90 minutes, what? Maybe we're gonna flesh out Reed and Sue's relationship issues and make their marriage make sense, or maybe give us a reason to understand why you need to have Doctor Doom in this movie, or even just simply give us scenes to witness Silver Surfer's internal conflict on why he's obligated to wreak havoc. No. It makes us watch the Fantastic Four dilly-dally with each other's powers. This movie is dumb fun. I can't even be mad. Just look at this. So yeah, speaking of Doctor Doom, he is back in this movie, by the way, and he's an absolute joke, just like he was in the first one. He sees Silver Surfer and is like, yo, bro, we could like totally take over the world or something, which has to be like the laziest way to incorporate Doctor Doom back into this movie. Mediocre can't even describe these villain motives. This is below lazy. He doesn't even have a reason on why he wants to take over the world. He's literally just like,
wow, I'm a bad guy villain. I'm supposed to be bad. I want to be better than Reed Richards.
anyways, it's all good.
That's his motivation. That's enough. He's a hater. That's enough motivation for a lot of people out here. I'm just saying, being a hater is the ultimate motivation in life. It don't matter what you do. If you're a hater, you have motivation. Just look at Kendrick Lamar. He hate Drake, and now look at him, the top of the world.
I want to be better than Reed Richards.
Anyways, it's all good, because my GOAT Silver Surfer shuts him up anyways. Fast forward, the military group leader, I don't know his name. Military group leader is his name. He teams up with Doctor Doom, and he convinces the Fantastic Four to trust him, because in his encounter, he came to the conclusion that Silver Surfer is useless without his board. So now they're on a mission. And
Is that true? Is that comic book accurate? Is he trash without his surfboard? Raining on that wood, raining on that. I'm sorry. Is he trash without his surfboard, or is that just a movie thing?
He came to the conclusion that Silver Surfer is useless without his board. So now they're on a mission. And that military group leader is like, yo, by the way, I'm bossing over all you guys now. And Reed is like, nah, bro. Remember how I mentioned we got a brief moment of Reed displaying the character Sue wanted? Yeah, he sticks up for himself and is like, who do you think you're talking to? I'm the smartest man alive. My girl is beautiful, and you are the one who needs my help, boy. So show me some respect and do what I tell you. And he just walks off and he's like, yeah, you got it, bro. You got it.
I'm so hot for you right now.
Me too.
So Silver Surfer, he comes.
Get it? Because he's a Human Torch, so he's hot for him too, y'all. You get it? No? All right.
Me too.
So Silver Surfer, he comes back. He's coming back in swag. He's coming back so tough. He's so tough. And Sue says, why are you destroying our planet? And he's like, I got no choice, man. I got no choice. And then he just casually absorbs a missile in his surfboard. So tough. This is so tough. But as Silver Surfer is moving around, dodging bullets, he's going crazy. Reed sets off this machine that disconnects Silver Surfer from his board. And now, Silver Surfer's in aura debt. I'm talking he is in the negative balance of aura. He lost his metallic shade, man. and everything. Now clearly, Silver Surfer is nowhere near useless without his board. Like he can literally make a new one with his power cosmic, with his own mind, with his own will. And it's not like he can't fly without it. So I was always confused why this movie made it seem like he was not.
It's just like the Sam Raimi Spider-Man. Spider-Man don't make webs from his body. He always had a little device or something. And it confused me as a child. So now I'm confused and I will always think that Silver Surfer is trash without his board. Because once you introduce something into my childlike brain, I always think that. Why do they do stuff like that? Why do they change stuff in movies, bruh?
With his own mind, with his own will. And it's not like he can't fly without it. So I was always confused why this movie made it seem like he was nothing without it. But to be honest, I don't even know if I can say I'm mad about it. For as bad as this movie is, once again, I think Silver Surfer is actually portrayed uniquely well in this movie. I think the metaphor of his loss of power equaling a loss of shine uses the casual depowering trope of superheroes in a pretty cool and unique and symbolic way to the movie. But anyways, they got my goat locked up and Sue tries to free him, and this is where he explains his reasoning, alright? He says,
Galactus is coming soon. You are going to die. You have a couple hours left.
He actually says this, by the way. He's like they have a couple hours left. But Galactus, whoa, that's a buzzword. Whoa, I heard Galactus. Oh, cool, this means we're gonna get to see him be big and a giant.
He's a big cloud. I remember that. He's a big cloud, bro. They fumbled this movie so bad. They made him a cloud construct.
But Galactus, whoa, that's a buzzword. Whoa, I heard Galactus. Oh, cool, this means we're gonna get to see him be big and be a giant man, right? No, he's just a cloud. This is worse than unlocking Galactus on Lego Marvel Superheroes and finding out you can't even use him in giant size. It gets worse. Doctor Doom, he Doctor Doom, why is he in this movie? Doctor Doom steals Silver Surfer's board and he cooks the military leader. You would think this man, Doctor Doom, was a part of the cartel. Why did you do that? But they just get past it. Even Reed Richards is like, well. So anyways, they free Silver Surfer, and in the process, they have to fight Doctor Doom now. Yeah, forget about Galactus. There's like 10 minutes left of this movie, I kid you not. But yeah, Doctor Doom, he's on a surfboard, boy. I guess they were just trying to get a cool comic adaptation with this, but it's just so goofy when you remember who this guy is, who the Doctor Doom of these Fantastic Four movies are. He's just goofing around. He just wants the surfboard to look cool. Let's be real. Dr. Doom, he got sick of the fight. He throws a metal pipe at Silver Surfer, and Sue Storm, she steps in and saves him. Anyways, remember the whole goofy power swapping thing? Well, guess what, guys? It's actually useful now because Johnny, he takes down Dr. Doom, who has no reason being here once again. He separates Dr. Doom from the board. Sue Storm is over here dying out, and Silver Surfer, he finally gets the board back and he stunts on him. Forget about Sue Storm. I need to aura farm real quick. Yeah, that's a joke.
He literally did that though. Hold on, bro. It really looked like he aura farmed, then saved your life.
I need to aura farm real quick. Yeah, that's a joke. He does heal her. Mind you, 5 minutes left. I kind of forgot that the Cloud Galactus situation is still going on in this movie. After you made me watch Dr. Doom turn into a maniac. He's literally a man-child. But anyways, yeah, we gotta resolve it. So boom, Silver Surfer goes and sacrifices himself to destroy the cloud of Galactus with a massive burst of cosmic energy. So Silver Surfer, he saves the day. Reed and Sue, they finally get married. But wait, Silver Surfer is still alive, guys. The aura, once again, unmatched here.